So this is my setup for where I do my makeup. As you can see over there, I have my vanity area, and to the right of that I have my mirror, which you can see me. Next to that I have a lamp, so if it's dark out, I'll just turn on the lamp when I'm doing my makeup. I usually just sit right in front of the mirror when I'm doing my makeup. I like to get really close to the mirror when I'm doing my makeup, especially when I'm doing my eyeshadow, my eyeliner, because that just is easiest for me. But here's a little bit more of the details near my desk. As you can see, I have some stuff on the top, and then I keep the rest of my makeup in here and in this bag right here. And on the bottom drawer is where I keep my jewelry and my headbands and stuff, so I'm not going to be showing that in this video. Over here I have a bigger mirror, and I just use this, especially when I'm filming makeup tutorials. I'll just use this, and it's super handy. While I'm showing you guys my makeup collection, I want to have my usual filming background, so I'm going to bring my desk over to my usual filming area. So as I said, this is my vanity. You're probably wondering what's in this big Victoria's Secret bag. This is actually where I store the majority of my most used products, and I don't know, I just put it in here so that when I'm traveling it's really easy to just grab, or when I'm on the go and I haven't done my makeup, I can just grab this bag. It has all my most used products, so I will definitely be showing what's in this bag. Then on top of my desk I keep just some things that I didn't want to store inside. So I have brushes, eyeliners, and lipsticks, and I keep my Real Techniques beauty sponge over here to dry. I just place it on top of a Real Techniques, this is a brush cleaner, and I would definitely recommend this for cleaning your brushes. It makes it so much easier, and it really just cleans your brushes really well, so I would definitely recommend this. But yeah, I just keep my Real Techniques beauty sponge on top of that to dry, because I just did my makeup, and when I use the sponge I use it damp. So I just wanted to air dry, so I put it right there. And then over here I have the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. This is the oil control one. I really like this. This is my favorite setting spray that I've ever used, so yeah, I would definitely recommend this one. I know Urban Decay is known for their all-nighter setting spray, and I actually haven't tried that one yet. I wanted to grab this De-Slick one because it's meant for oil control, and I have oily skin, so I wanted something more matte setting spray. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this one. It definitely keeps the oil in control. Also on top over here I have an Urban Outfitters perfume. This is my favorite scent that they carry. It's called the Matcha. I believe this was in my March favorites video. So yeah, I just love the smell of this. It's not super sweet, but it's got enough sweetness where it's also floral, but it's not overpowering sweet, which is something that gives me a headache. I hate perfumes and scents that are too sweet, you know? But yeah, I think this is the perfect scent. If you haven't smelled it, next time you go to Urban Outfitters, definitely smell this. It's my favorite. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring you guys in a little bit closer to show you my brushes and stuff that's over here. Okay, so over here is where I keep my brushes, and I just have a small assortment of brushes. I don't have too many, but the ones I use the most often include this Luxie large angled brush, which I use to contour, this Sonia Kashuk blush brush. I also have two of these Real Techniques setting brushes, and I use these a lot to just set under my eyes, and I also use them to highlight because they're the perfect size. I use this Luxie taper blending brush so much. It's a perfect size to work eyeshadow into my crease, so definitely would recommend this brush. And then I also use this eyeshadow brush and this eyeshadow brush, which came in my Naked 3 palette. Oh, also I use this fan brush by Real Techniques when I want to contour my nose. The other brushes I don't use that much compared to the ones I just showed you guys. The ones I just showed you guys I use on an everyday basis when I'm doing my makeup. Now over here is where I keep the majority of my eye pencils and my lip products, I would say. So over here is where I keep most of my eye products, and then here is where I keep most of my lip products. So starting off with kind of like the eyes and the eyebrows area, I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer, and I also have the Brow Wiz. In the Brow Wiz I have the shade dark brown, and in the Brow Definer I have the shade Ebony. I would definitely say that dark brown is definitely more of my color. Ebony is a little bit too dark. I like the Brow Wiz so much better than the Brow Definer. I know that a lot of people actually like the Brow Definer more than the Brow Wiz, but I personally didn't really find the Brow Definer to really work that much for me. I don't know why, but I didn't really like the angle tip that it has, and so yeah, I personally would recommend the Brow Wiz. I also have the IT Cosmetics Brow Power. This is in the Universal shade. I really like this, it's just the Universal shade wasn't the right one for me. Something I noticed about the Brow Wiz is I use it up really quickly, whereas the Brow Power by IT Cosmetics, it takes a lot longer to use up the product. So next time I might actually buy the IT Cosmetics Brow Power and just buy a shade that works for me. But yeah, if you're looking for a good eyebrow pencil, I would recommend either one of these two. Next, I also have a couple of concealers. These are the same ones. They're the Fit Me concealers by Maybelline, and they're both in the shade 20. The reason why there's an O right there is because I just wanted to mark which one was the older one, so that I knew that this one was the newer one. So yeah, O stands for old. Oh, also I have the Revlon Color Stay Brow Pencil. This is in the shade 220 Dark Brown. I did not like this. I wanted to return it, but I already used it, so yeah, not a fan of this. For anyone who knows me, they know that I use eyeliner like every single day. My go-to makeup for school is literally just a little bit of eyeshadow and a cat eye. I don't really wear foundation to school that much, so obviously I've got a few eyeliners. First one I have is the Starlux Pro Luxe Longwear Eyeliner Pen. This one has a felt tip, and so what I'll do is I'll put this on first, and then I'll go over it with the Kat Von D Trooper eyeliner. I have two of these, and I really like these because they're super like jet black. So I'll just go over the Starlux eyeliner with these, just to darken up the wing. Oh, and in case you're wondering, the Kat Von D eyeliner is not a felt tip, it's more of like a brush tip. Then I have a few random colored eye pencils. Let me just pull them out here. Okay, so I have a couple blue eyeliner pencils. These are just various shades of blue because I went through a phase where I really liked blue eyeshadow. And then I've got a green one. This is like almost dead. Yeah, but it's just a green sparkly eyeshadow pencil. And then I've also got the Smashbox. This is like a nude eyeliner, and I don't know, I bought this a couple of years ago, and I'm not really sure why I still have this. I bought this a couple of years ago, but I really don't use it, so that's that. I have a couple of liquid eyeliners. I personally don't really like to use these type of eyeliners because they are a lot harder to control, especially when I'm doing cat eye. This one is a blue one, and I'll just use this if I want to have blue eyeliner. And this one, the reason why I bought this is because when I apply my false lashes, sometimes the glue that's white will show up. So after I apply my falsies, I'll just go back over the lash band with this to cover up the glue. I only have one mascara, and this is one I've talked about before. It's the, I think it's pronounced Hirameki. It's a Japanese mascara, and it's my favorite mascara. It's the only one that I found that really works for my short lashes and keeps them curled all day. I really like the brush because it's like curved, but not only that, it's also got fibers on it to extend my lashes, and for me that's really helpful because I have really short lashes. I also have a Sephora Colorful Shadow Liner. This is in the shade 05 Beige, and sometimes I'll just use this on my lid to make things a little sparkly. Another concealer I have is the Instant Age Rewind. I bought this when it was super hyped up about, but I personally don't like it. I would definitely recommend the Fit Me one over this. I've got my Duo Eyelash Glue. This is the only lash glue I use. I haven't tried out that many, but I really like this one. And it's a drugstore one, so it's affordable, and I would recommend this if you're looking for a good, easy to use lash glue. I have a few brow setting products. I have the Essence Make Me Brow, and I bought this because I don't know what video it was, but I heard someone talking about how this is a dupe for the Gimme Brow by Benefit. And I haven't tried the Gimme Brow by Benefit, but I didn't really like this. Also, it wasn't my shade. It was also just like, I didn't really do anything to my brows, so I can't return it because I've already used it, so it's just sitting here. And then, oh, this is not an eyebrow product, but this is the They're Real Benefit Mascara. So actually, I didn't realize I had another mascara, but personally for my lashes, this doesn't really work, hence why I didn't even realize I had it. But I know that a lot of my friends like this mascara, so I know that they would recommend it. Just personally for me, my eyelashes do not stay up with mascara, and the only one I can use is that Japanese one I showed you. This is my most used brow setting product. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's just the clear brow gel, and I love this. It's really, I wouldn't say overly sticky, it dries, but this stuff is like hairspray for your brows. It makes sure that they aren't moving. So for me, the tail of my brow likes to always go downwards, and to keep it up, I use this. It definitely works. As I said, it is like hairspray for your brows. It keeps them in place. This is the Rimmel Soft Kohl White Eyeliner. Again, I went through a phase where I tried different color eyeliners, so that's why I have this. Don't really use it anymore. And then I also have a little mini Marc Jacobs eyeliner. I think this came in one of the birthday sets from Sephora. When it's your birthday, they'll give you a little gift. So it came with this and the Marc Jacobs lipstick, which I don't really use that much because I tend to wear more natural colors, but yeah, that's why I have these two. Now moving on to lips. The first thing I have are these two clear lip liners. I really like clear lip liners because I have so many different shades of lipsticks that I don't want to go out and buy different lip liners for each individual color. So having clear lip liners is really helpful because I can use it for any color. This one is the Urban Decay one in the shade Ozone, and this one is by Rimmel. Honestly, they're the same, so I would just buy the Rimmel one because it's a lot more affordable. The first lip product I have is the Too Faced Melted Liquefied Longwear Lipstick. This is in the shade Melted Coral, and I haven't used this for a long time. It's got this really unique applicator, which I really like. It's really fun to apply. But personally, I just don't really wear that bright of colors, but if I'm feeling like wearing an orange lipstick, I will definitely go with this one. I have a few Shu Uemura lipsticks, which I got in Japan, and this first one is a red one, then I've got two pink ones, and I really like the formula of these. This one is matte, and these two are more glossy, shiny-ish. And yeah, I really like these. I was not a huge fan of this one. Then I have the NYX Butter Lipstick. I wore this color almost every single day last summer. I really like this lipstick, and it's in the shade Pops. I would definitely recommend the Butter Lipsticks by NYX. I think they're a great formula, really easy to wear, and also really affordable. I have the Bella Pierre, I think it's pronounced Cosmetics lipstick. I got this in an Ipsy bag once, and again, it's not a color I would wear on an everyday basis, so I just have it. I also have the Creamy Lip Stain by City Color, also something I got in my Ipsy bag that I don't really use that much. I'm not a huge fan of lip stains, so again, I just keep it lying around. I have this Can Make, I think that brand is pronounced Can Make or Can Makey. It's also a Japanese brand, so this is a drugstore Japanese lip gloss, and I'm not really a huge fan of this, so it's just another product I have laying around. The last few lip products in here that I have are just a few more things I got from Ipsy bags in the past. This is the Jade Cat Wonder Lip Paint. I probably used this once and never again, it's just sitting around. Honestly, I should just dump it because I'm never going to use it. These two actually were, whoa, why is this super sticky? Ew, I think it's leaked or something. Okay, I'm definitely gonna dump this after I'm done showing it. But this is the Starlux lip gloss I got from my Ipsy, and this is the Balm Meat Matte Hues lipstick that I got from my Ipsy. I love these two. I used this lip gloss for so long, and it's definitely time to throw this out. And then I pretty much used up all of this liquid lipstick. So yeah, I would definitely recommend these two. I think I'm going to go out and repurchase the full size of both of them because I really enjoyed them. Alright, so now for the inside of my desk, I'm going to be starting out in this corner over here. I have an extra one of my Japanese mascaras because if you watched my last video, I explained how these mascaras take forever to ship. Like the first time I ordered it on Amazon, it took 4 months to ship from Japan, which is a very long time. So last time I went to Japan, I actually bought this at the drugstore and it's just a backup. Then over here I have an Ipsy bag and I just keep like a lot of little mini perfumes in there. I honestly don't really use these that much. I just keep them in there just in case like I might one day. I have a Shu Uemura eyelash curler, and if you know me, this is my holy grail eyelash curler. It is my ride or die. Like, this thing makes sure that my eyelashes stay curled all day, and so yeah, I would definitely recommend this if you're struggling to find like a good eyelash curler. It is more of an investment, I would say. It was $20, but I think it's so worth it that I actually have a backup right here. And okay, wait, no. This one that I just showed you actually isn't the one that I use. This is another backup. The one that I use most is in here. Yeah, it's just the same one. I use these so much that I have 3. So the fact that I have 3 should probably show you how much I love these. Basically, in this little box, I just have a bunch of like random things. So I have a lot of extra, what are these called? Like the pads for the eyelash curlers, just to replace them when the one that I'm using is getting worn out. I have a sharpener for my eyeshadow pencils. Oh, I have a couple random like empty travel bottles. I've got tweezers. This is like a little thing that came when I got the Too Faced chocolate bar palette. It has instructions on different looks, so I just keep this in case I want to look at like how to incorporate more of the pink colors because that's what they have. And I keep this because I definitely want to start using more of the colorful shades in the palette, so I just keep this for when I'm ready to do that. I have an extra of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This is in the full size. As I showed you earlier, I really like this product and I currently have the mini size. So yeah, once I run out of the mini one, I'm going to start using this. I have a Fit Me foundation in the shade 220. I have a few of these actually. This is just another backup. I have a few shades of 120 and 220. I really alternate between those depending how tan I am. So I have just another one of these extra ones. And then the last thing is another one of these eyelash curler pad things. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this aside. Over on this side, I have a couple of Kylie lip kits. This first one is in the shade Cocoa K, and the second one is in the shade Malibu. I really like these. I showed the Cocoa K one in my last video, so if you're interested on my reaction to that, then definitely check that video out. I also have 2 glosses by Kylie Cosmetics. This first one is in the shade Like, and this other one is part of the Cocoa collection, which this one is so beautiful. You can also see my reaction to this on my last video. This is in the shade Damn Gina. And yeah, I just like to keep these in the boxes because I really like the packaging of everything, so that's why I keep the Kylie Cosmetics things in their boxes. I have the box for my Real Technique sponge. As I said, I keep it on top of my desk when it's drying, but once it's dry, I'll just put it back in the box to store. I have another backup of the Anastasia, oops, that's upside down. I have another backup of the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Again, this is in the shade Dark Brown, and I really like this. Also, a backup of the Urban Decay De-Slick Oil Control Makeup Setting Spray because, as I said before, I also really like that. As you can see, I have a lot of backups so that I don't have to run to Sephora when I am actually out of it. So just in case, I always like to keep a backup of products that I know I'm going to repurchase. I have some makeup remover wipes. These are the ones by Neutrogena. I actually don't use these to remove makeup from my face. I just use them when I have like a lot of product on the back of my hand or something because I don't really like these makeup remover wipes. The ones I prefer to use are the Simple Micellar Cleansing Wipes. Here, I'll go grab them to show you. these. I really like these. I just keep them in my bathroom because these are the ones that I actually use to remove my makeup. So yeah, I would recommend these. I know a lot of people are fans of the Neutrogena ones, but I personally think these are much better. I also have an EOS hand lotion. Then in this corner over here, I have a ton of different lashes. These ones are new, but so I haven't tried them out. But these are the ones I'm wearing right now. They were a little bit big, so I cut them in half and used the outer half. But yeah, I would definitely recommend the Ardell brand for lashes. I also use the, I think it's pronounced Eyeliner lashes. As you can see, here, let me bring this closer. These are super ratchet. Like, I've used them so many times. I honestly should just get rid of them. And then, yeah, like this one, honestly, the other lash fell down. These are so ratchet looking. Like, I've used them so many times. But I really like these. I guess that's why I'm still holding on to them, but I will get rid of these after this video. So yeah, overall for lashes, I would recommend the Eyeliner and Ardell brand. They're super affordable, they can be found at the drugstore, and I think they wear really well. In this Ipsy bag, as I showed you earlier, I keep my eyelash curler in there, but I also keep a few lip products, as you can see. A lot of these are Tarte little mini lipsticks that came in a holiday set that I got, I think last Christmas. And then I also have 3 lip products that also came in a set, like a holiday set by MAC. And it's just a purple lipstick, the gloss that goes with it, and the lip liner that goes with it. The Tarte set comes with a lot of different colors, and my personal favorite one is this one. This is in the shade Stunning. In case you're wondering, this is their Lip Surgeon's lip cream. It's just a bunch of the little mini ones, and yeah, I would definitely recommend this one. I don't think they sell the little mini ones on their own. I know that you have to buy them in the full size, but I think it's so worth it. I will definitely repurchase this one in the full size once I run out of this, because this was my favorite shade overall. As I said, I like to wear more pinky, natural shades on my lips. Oops, my camera battery just died, but anyways, I think I was saying I really like this one because it's a really natural shade, and yeah, definitely going to repurchase the full size. The last few things I have, the first one is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. I love this palette, it's the one that I use the most, and you can see me in the reflection, but anyways, I love this palette. I just love these eyeshadows, they're super buttery, so yeah, would definitely recommend this palette. Even though I know it's an investment, I think it's so worth it. And then the other palette I have is the Naked 3 palette. I used this before I got the Chocolate Bar palette, but personally I prefer the Chocolate Bar palette over this. This one's a lot more of those like rosy tones. Oh, also as you can see, I have like hit pan on the shade Nooner. I like this one because I used it in my crease a lot. But the other shades I didn't use that much overall. The shimmery shades over here are definitely really like have a lot of fallout, so I wasn't a huge fan of that. I just kind of have this palette lying around nowadays when I want to use more rosy shades, but yeah, overall I would definitely go for the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. Okay, so the last thing I have in here is, it's like a hair remover object thing. It looks really weird, but it's actually super handy, and this is my favorite way to remove like my mustache and my sideburns. So yeah, would definitely recommend this because it's really easy to use. It can be really painful at first, but like you get over the pain pretty quickly. You can see like videos of people trying this out on YouTube, but basically what you do is you just roll it and it like removes the hair. Oh, here's a good like example. So the springs like remove hair, like multiple hairs at a time, so it's a lot faster than tweezing. So yeah, again, I just use this above my lip and it removes hair really quickly. Okay, so now I want to show you guys what's in my Victoria's Secret bag, and this is where I keep my go-to makeup products. Also, you probably noticed that my nails are a different color than they were in the last clip. That's because I'm filming this on a different day and I got my nails done a different color, so excuse that. But yeah, I'm glad I finally got around to filming what's in this Victoria's Secret bag because these are my holy grail products that I use just about every single time I do my makeup. So the first part is you gotta open it up. And I have two sections. So I have this side, which is the ultimate, like I use these all the time. And I have this side which has just some extras I might use once in a while. So I don't use it all the time, but more than the stuff in my drawers. And then there's this little pouch right here. So inside this little pouch, I just keep some Tweezerman tweezers and these like scissors, like little mini cosmetic scissors, and I use these to trim my eyebrows and this to pluck my eyebrows. So I just keep them in this little compartment right here. Then moving on to this area, the first thing I have is a Physicians Formula blush. I don't use this quite that often, but I keep it in here. I have a little mini like trio palette kind of thing. It's from my Ipsy bag, and obviously they collaborated with NYX on this. I have this eyeshadow. I don't know how to pronounce this brand, but I think it's like designer or something. Like it's more high-end. It was actually my mom's, and so it has this really nice dark brown color. I have a Mineral Fusion eyeshadow trio, and as you can see, I pretty much like used up a lot of the purple and the brown. The purple actually cracked, so that's sad. I have a sample of the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Pacifica eyeshadow. This is in the shade Treasure. This is an, I think it's pronounced Evelyn Iona, concealer. I got it in an Ipsy bag once. This is a eyeshadow little mini sample from Ipsy. It's by The Balm. It's part of their Nude Dude palette, and I really like this. There's a period of time where I used this every single day pretty much, but I don't use it as much anymore. And then an Urban Decay eyeshadow single. This was one of the birthday gifts for being an Ulta member, and it's just this really nice shimmery shade. Okay, moving on to this side. The first thing I have is 3 Fit Me foundations. 2 of them are in the shade 120 and then the others in the shade 220. I'm currently the 220 shade. I'm actually a little bit darker because I just got recently like really tan. But these are like 120 is my winter shade and then 220 is typically my summer shade. So as you can see, I love this foundation so much that I have 3 and I have more in my other cabinet. I also have a Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. This is in the shade 05 Warm Beige. A Fit Me powder in the shade 120. I pretty much hit pan on that. A Too Faced blushing bronzer. This is in the shade Pink Leopard. The Becca Champagne Pop highlighter. As you can see, this is the most beautiful highlight. It's so glowy. I use this all the time. 2 blushes. One of them is by Tarte. It's part of the Sephora pack for your birthday if you're a member. And then a Sephora blush. This is in the shade Rose Petal. Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. Another one of that like gold case eyeshadow that I got from my mom. And this one is like a nice shimmery shade. A Pixie eyeshadow. This is in the shade Summertime, and this is really nice for my crease. I use it just to warm up my crease, and it's a great transition color. Lastly, I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I have a little mini travel size and then a regular size one. And yeah, those are all my like go-to favorite products in my Victoria's Secret bag. That is it for my makeup collection. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more. And feel free to leave any comments down below with any video suggestions. I love to hear what you guys want to see from me. And until next time, I hope you guys are doing super well, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!